Hello,
Hello.
Juan.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's good. You're in a new environment, Juan. I
Yeah,
see.
this is my office.
Aha, your
Mhm.
office
Yeah, actually, this is the my wife place, and I work over there.
in the next cubicle. Very
Mm-hmm.
cool, Juan. I saw a guitar. Do you play guitar, Juan?
Mm-hmm. I play the guitar sometimes.
While you're at work, maybe to relax you.
Yeah, for
Uh-huh.
relax. Yeah, I take just like a few minutes, like 5 minutes when I'm stressed.
It's a good way to escape stresses, right? To get rid
Sorry,
of stresses.
sorry for my haircut. I
What's
didn't
wrong with your
come.
hair?
I didn't come here.
I think it looks okay, Juan. You're not getting noodle really bad, right? There's no word for that in English. I always try to express this word in English, and there's not a word to describe it. It's just someone that doesn't like brush their hair. Maybe nappy hair, we might say.
Okay.
Nappy hair. But yeah, it's something that doesn't bother me. It look fine. One, it could be worse, right? Maybe you're crazy hair.
Yeah, I need a haircut. I had my haircut or one haircut maybe three weeks ago.
Okay.
My hair, like how you say, grow up, or how you say,
Yeah, it
grow
grew.
up,
It grew.
grew
hmm
up, grew up very fast,
Yeah, it grew quickly, right? It grew
quickly,
fast. It grew
quickly.
fast or quickly, right? We might say. That means that you are eating good foods, Juan.
Good
When,
foods.
yeah, when you eat garlic, for example, or onions, your hair
Wow,
grows faster. Also, you will
I
see it
didn't know.
in your nails. You'll see it.
I didn't know.
hmm
Can
Yeah,
can I can I see your nails?
yeah. I cut my nails, so you can't really tell right now.
Okay.
I just cut them, but usually my nail will grow very long, and it's because I eat a lot of ajo, garlic, right? And the
Okay.
garlic, it makes your hair grow very quickly, very fast, but also your fingernails, your toenails. It's good for.
Okay.
Mhm.
Question.
So,
Is it expensive, the pescatarian style lifetime?
mm, I mean, since I live near the ocean, Juan, I think seafood is a little bit easier for me to get a hold of, for me to access.
Hmm.
If I was living maybe in Mexico City or like where you're at, Juan, in Monterrey, where there's really no ocean, it might be a little bit more
Expensive.
expensive. Yeah, for the food to be the fish or seafood to be imported. And so I think if I was living more inland, more in a place where there's no ocean, I probably would not eat seafood because I prefer my seafood to be fresh and nearby the ocean, to be nearby the ocean.
Okay. And have you ever caught? I don't know if that is a correct pronunciation.
Yeah,
Caught the
caught
fish yourself?
fish. Yeah, I've caught fish not here where I live, one, but I've caught fish in San Diego, where I was born and raised. I went a few times on a fishing trip
Wow.
and caught some fish. But here in Tulum, I think I only look at the fish. I don't catch them.
Okay. Your work or your job is like, how is it, like me? Your job is like me because you are sit for a long time in the same
hmm
place.
Yeah, so I have different hours. So I don't sit, for example, 7 or 8 hours straight in my
Mm-hmm.
chair. I wake up in the morning, have a few hours, I have a break throughout the rest of the day, and then I have evening classes.
How
And
is your
so,
routine?
so usually I wake up, I will make breakfast, of course, eat coffee, drink
Okay.
coffee, eat food. Then, if I have some time, if I wake up on time, do maybe some yoga, exercising, meditation. Then I will start a few hours of classes, at least 2 hours. And then, of course, if it's a nice sunny day, it's always a sunny day, I should say. One. I will go out maybe swimming because we have a small pool, or I go to the beach, for example, since it's only 4 kilometers from my home, and spend a few hours there. Come back for like a lunch, and then kind of relax a little bit, and then I have my evening classes that start at 6. So.
Wow,
Mhm.
it sounds very flexible.
It's very flexible. Yeah, one. I think it's I want to make sure that I have the day to enjoy my time, right? To do things that I like.
Yeah, in my case, I wake up at 10 minutes before 8,
Okay.
7:50.
Okay.
7:50. I how you say downstairs.
Hmm. You
I
go
downstairs
downstairs.
to my office and I start with my routine, checking
Okay.
mails, checking emails,
Hmm.
and start with my tasks.
Okay.
Um, at 1 p.m. I need to have my lunch time.
Hmm.
I finish
That's
my work at 6, but lately I finish my work 6:28 maybe,
okay. So a little bit later,
a little
20
bit
minutes
later.
later, yeah, or 30 minutes. Mm.
And after I have this call, and I need to have dinner.
Yeah, of course. It's a routine, right? One
Yeah,
routine.
so that's why I'm looking for a treadmill for
Hmm.
walk.
Yeah, of course. Or if you don't get a treadmill, you can go outside. Maybe you decide to walk 10 minutes every day, right? Maybe around your block, your area. Maybe you walk your dogs, right? One. That's good exercise.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't have enough time.
Hmm. I
Mhm.
think that's everyone's problem, right? One. Never enough time. Time is our worst enemy.
Yeah, I am a bit lazy, lazy or lazy, lazy, lazy,
For what one?
lazy, lazy.
Ah, lazy. Yes, like flojo, right? Lazy.
Flojo, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
lazy.
if I buy a treadmill, I think I'm going to be more responsible
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Yeah, exactly. So we could say lazy or unmotivated, right, Juan? And so
Mm-hmm.
if you get a
Um,
treadmill, you might be motivated, right? It might motivate you to want to maybe exercise or move your body a little bit, because if you're sitting down for 8 hours every day, it's not good for you to just sit. You need to walk as well.
yeah, years ago I went to the gym for 2 years, and I was like slim and strong. Slim, is it a word?
Slim, yeah.
Yeah,
Slim,
okay.
skinny, yeah.
Skinny, and yeah, with muscles, and you know
Mm-hmm.
what.
Yeah, you were fit, right?
Yeah, you can see only my face and maybe my arms,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, a little, how to say, weight, pesado, o
Weight, yeah,
pasadito.
yeah. You gained weight or you lost weight, right? If you are losing, going down in weight, or if you're gaining, right? Getting bigger.
Yeah, so I need more exercise in my life. So
I
that's
think,
why I asked for pescatarian lifestyle, but yeah, here is very expensive.
yeah, it might not be easy to go pescatarian. What you can do, Juan, this is just a suggestion, is just to lessen your meat every week, right? So maybe you only have meat 3 or 4 times a week and not 7 times a week, right?
Yeah, I
Seven
know.
days. And so that helps a lot. Or even having a bit more vegetables like salads, for example.
Okay, how do you replace? You
Hmm.
ask.
Or even, of course, it's very traditional in in Spanish meals, rice and beans, right? It creates protein, so that's
Hmm.
automatically giving you the vitamins and the nutrients that you need for protein. People don't realize that rice and beans is like meat.
Yeah, the fishes they have uh, a lot of proteins, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have a lot of protein. They're rich in fatty acids. They call them fatty acids or omega.
Okay.
And so that's what makes them different from meat, like from cow, beef, chicken, pork. They have different types of proteins, different fats. So fish is different. There's a reason why they have, for example, fish oil, right? Sometimes I remember as a young girl, my mom, she would give me a spoonful of fish oil when I was growing up because has a lot of vitamins. Yeah, a lot of good things for you, for your body.
How long have you not eaten meat?
Oof. I think of course more than 10 years. Juan,
Wow.
I went vegetarian in 2009, 2010, so about 12 years now. I've not had
Wow.
any meat. Yeah, no meat. Fish, I started to eat more recently. Now that I live here in Tulum, I eat fish, seafood more, like shrimp, tuna steak, and that's about it because I really don't like anything else.
I
Uh, ma-
couldn't invite you to a barbecue.
to a barbecue.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you can't eat meat.
yeah, but usually there are other things that you eat with in a barbecue, right? Maybe you have rice or beans or tortillas on the side, right? And that's
Okay.
usually what I eat whenever I go to a barbecue and I only see meat. I find everything else but the meat, and that's what I eat.
Do you
So I
have
never.
a lot of friends there?
Here, yes. I have a lot of vegetarian, pescatarian friends, but then I have friends that they eat whatever they want, right? Maybe they feel they want to be vegetarian one day, and then the next day they're eating meat. So they don't like to say that they're vegetarian or pescatarian because they eat on how they feel.
Okay, and how's the city? How is the place where you are living? Is very quiet? Is secure?
It's a small town, Juan. In Cancun, I mean, Cancun is 2 hours away from where I live. And Cancun is more city. It's like a beach town, but city flair. So
But
Mexico City with beach.
okay, it's like a private place with a lot of houses in the same street.
It's mixed. So where I live, I live with the Maya people. So it's a
Wow.
community where the most of the Maya people live, and so it's mixed with like the Mayan community, Mexican community, and local people, and then also of course like
What's mean local?
local people, like people that were actually born and raised in Tulum, right?
Ah, okay.
Because of course you have a lot, like my neighbors, for example, a lot of people from Mexico City. They're not born and raised here in Tulum, but they've been living here for some. many years. And so,
Um, do you have friends from the US living there as well?
not from the US. Most of my friends actually they're either from Mexico or they're from Chile or from Germany. We have a lot of German friends here, but they speak Spanish.
Ah, okay.
And so, yeah, it's mixed here when we have a group of expats. We call them expats, foreigners, right?
What is the most language that you use usually?
Spanish and English, sometimes Italian,
Okay.
because my husband, he's Italian, so we throw in a mixture of languages when we talk. It's never a fluent English sentence. It might be half Spanish, half English, or half Spanish, half Italian. So it's a unique language that we speak at home. Juan.
How is your Italian?
How's my wet one?
Italian,
My Italian. I understand more than I speak it because
like
it's.
me with English.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like that with English. Yeah, you have very good English though, Juan, I would say. So my Italian is like the same. I can say a few words, but I prefer to understand and listen to Italian and speak back in Spanish, like respond back in Spanish, because it's more easier for me, more comfortable.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's like when his parents are here, my mother and father-in-law, they don't speak English, so they only speak Italian and German. And so they usually will talk to me in Italian, and I respond back to them in Spanish, and they
Okay.
usually will understand everything.
Because it's very similar, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's very similar. And then, of course, the context is very important. If we're talking about something that's happening, then they understand more, right? Because they make connections.
Could you tell me some phrases very similar to Spanish in Italian?
Everything, Juan, like
Okay.
colors, food. Maybe food might be a little bit different sometimes. Like instead of saying tomates, we might say like pomodora, which is like a type of red
Mm-hmm.
cherry tomato, right? But I know, like when they are saying these words, that it's tomato because
Mm-hmm.
I've heard the Italian language. But mostly everything is the same. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of some things that might be a little bit. Some vegetables and fruits are a little bit different in Italian. Something
Okay.
that you might have to learn. But as far as creating sentences, they're almost the same as Spanish. So even when you read it, you'll see that it's very similar to Spanish language.
Okay. In your home, when you watch TV, what language? In what language?
Always, always English.
English.
Sometimes we watch movies in Spanish or Italian if it's a series or a movie from that language. Right? So we usually watch it in its original language, whatever
Okay.
series or movie. Yeah.
You don't see open TV channels like
N-
no?
No, because we don't have so we don't have a TV one. We have
Okay.
like our laptops
Mm-hmm.
or we have Netflix and we have a projector. So that's kind of
Okay.
like our TV. So really we only watch what's available on Netflix, right? So if Netflix has Spanish or English or Italian, we watch it in its original language.
I would like to buy a projector, but
Hmm.
I am confused or how you say not unsure,
Not sure. Yeah.
not sure.
Unsure. Yeah. Unsure, not sure.
I'm unsure,
Hmm.
unsure. Yeah.
Exactly.
Huh. What's your opinion about this tool?
It's definitely cheaper than having TV. I think for a projector you pay like 2,000 pesos for a reasonable projector.
Hmm.
And the only thing, if you already have a laptop or if you use your phone, for example, and you use a cable that connects to the projector, you can plug in your phone or your laptop. And
Wow.
then whatever app you use, Netflix, Disney Channel, it will stream it.
What is the maximum inches?
However big you want it. I think for us, it's the size of the wall in our bedroom. So we have the projector above our bed,
Hmm.
and then we project it onto the wall, so it fills up the whole wall. So it looks like
Wow.
big, looks like a movie theater, right, Juan? It's like movie theater cinema every day for us.
Wow, wow.
And it's much more convenient, like I said,
I
than
I
having a
would
TV.
love I would love to buy a projector, but I am not
Yeah,
unsure. I'm not
yeah, you're not sure,
unsure.
or you're
I'm
unsure.
not. I am unsure.
Exactly.
Okay.
Of course, it's something that you would have to find, of course, a wall in your living room or in your bedroom. I know most people, they prefer to have it in their living room to like entertain guests, right? So maybe you have friends that come over, and instead of watching a TV, you put the projector on and you watch football, for example, soccer, or something, movie, news.
Hmm. Yeah, but is it convenient? I mean, how many years you can use this projector?
It's like a TV one. If you take care of it, we've had our projector for 2 years now, more than 2 years. If you take care of it, it's like a laptop TV. It turns on, off. You clean it so it doesn't get dusty. But we use it basically every day. We watch Netflix at night before bed, for example, and maybe a few hours. And so
Okay.
it's good. It's
Do you use just the wall, or do you have like a special like background?
no, it's just a white wall.
Okay.
So yeah, because the rest of our walls, they are of wood walls, wood, and they're brown. And so to have a projector, it would be better on a white wall
Okay.
because it doesn't interfere with the colors.
And
Hmm.
how is I don't know if this is the correct question, but the warm, or is
The
is going to hot, warm,
the
the
like
heat is the heat, yeah.
the heat of the projector. It doesn't get hot. Like I told you, when we watch it, maybe a few hours every night, and it never gets hot. We don't ever feel it getting hot, and and so you can watch maybe several movies if you want, or leave it on if you want. It's a little bit noisy if you leave it on. Most
Hmm?
projectors are a little bit noisy, so we don't sleep with it on. We always turn it off.
You help me with this question in English, please.
Yeah, se caliente mucho. Yeah, does it get hot, right? Does the
Does it get it
projector?
hot? Okay. Does the
Mhm,
projector get very hot?
exactly. So that's how you would say it. Does the projector get very hot?
Okay.
Hmm.
Some years ago, I couldn't, how to say, diferenciar
The difference.
the difference between hot and the another word, like horny. Is
And cold, yeah, hot and cold.
in cold?
Hot and cold,
No, no,
Juan?
no. No, I mean this. Actually, I
Hot and
didn't
horny.
know. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's more like slang, Juan. When
Okay.
we use this expression, like we're talking about something that maybe is heated for you. We might say heated. So of course, horny is an expression that we use to describe like a feeling of like sexual desire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually.
And that's I didn't know. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
actually. So
Yeah.
because in Spanish, hot is caliente.
Exactly. Caliente, and the same thing when we're describing animals that are in heat, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're they're going through that horny stage, right? That heat
Yeah.
stage, and we usually say that they're hot, están calientes, you know. And
In Spanish,
so,
calientes is for everything. For like you said, sexual. Um,
hmm
Caliente, la olla está caliente, clima está
it's
caliente.
hot. Yeah, exactly. Everything heat.
It's
Yeah.
for everything. So
hmm
I didn't know that exists.
But people use this expression, Juan, not to only describe like sexual desire. They might
Mm-hmm.
use it to emphasize, to make something more, to say that they really want something, right? So they might say, I was hot and horny for a fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like to
Okay.
fight with someone, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're horny to have, fights. Like
Wow.
it's like a expression, figurative expression that we might use. But of course, usually horny refers to sexual desires, right? So
So is it correct if I say I'm hot or I'm warm? I am warm or I am
yeah,
hot.
yeah, depending
Okay.
on the context,
The
Juan,
or
right?
the weather is hot.
Exactly. Yeah, depending on the context, you might say the weather is hot. I'm feeling hot, right? I'm
I'm
feeling
feeling
hot
hot.
because it's
Okay.
hot outside. hmm yeah, exactly. So you can use it
Okay.
in that context. Yeah, it's funny. I think
You
funny
need to be
words.
careful.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
need
but
to
of
be
course,
careful.
hot. You could also be like that. You really enjoy something. I'm really hot about this idea of this new project at work, right? That means that you
Hmm.
really like something, right? I'm feeling hot, or
And
I am hot.
how do you say la papa caliente? The hot
Like a
potato?
hot potato, yeah, is what you literally translate it to, hot potato.
Okay. Do you know that game?
Yeah, of course. Papa
Okay.
caliente, of course, hot potato. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
We do it in America too. It's a fun game. Hot potato. hmm
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, do you know the game like La Ouija, so something like that?
What do you mean? What kind of games? One like
Wait.
loteria games, like
No, it's like it's a bad game. It's a bad
Ouija.
game.
Is that
Ouija. Oh,
the bruja game?
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Is
it's
Ouija.
like Bloody Mary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a Ouija. Yeah, yeah. This is something that's common, uh, I think, in the world, right? It's not a nice thing to play with because it's like witchcraft, right? We call this witchcraft, but brujeria, witchcraft, right?
Witchcraft. Okay.
hmm Yeah, and so you have the Ouija board, for example, and then
Do
you're
you,
supposed to like summon the dead, right?
do
Call
you
the.
believe about this?
I definitely believe in bad energies, Juan.
Okay.
Bad and good energies. Maybe not so much like dead zombie type people, but I definitely believe in bringing out bad energy into something. When you're attracting bad energy, you're going to get bad energy.
Can you feel the energy when you, for example, when you meet some people? Can you feel the energy?
I have that connection. I feel that I can tell if someone has bad intentions, then I can feel bad energy from them, right? And if they have good intentions, I usually feel good things about them. And so maybe it's being a woman, Juan, but it's definitely it's an attachment that I have, a strong quality that I follow.
Okay. And how is the people there? Sorry, we don't have enough time.
Yeah, most of them are good. I will tell you, Juan. I never have any bad people. But we'll talk next time, Juan. Yeah.
Okay. See you.
Enjoy your night. Yeah. Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you next time.